All right, and welcome to our guest today as well. We wanted to take an opportunity. We have our very special guest here, Cigar, and Cigar is a CPA who owns his own company. Cigar, you're based out of New Jersey, correct?
I am. I am based out of New Jersey, but however, I do service clients all over the U.S. I founded the company as a virtual kind of CFO CPA practice, and I've been trying to, expand all over the U.S. And actually, most of my clients are not in New Jersey, so it's been great.
All right, I know, and here we are in Atlanta and LA, respectively, right?
Yeah, yeah, we cover the country.
Yes. Well, Cigar, tell us what's the name of your company and what do you specialize in?
Yeah, so the name of my company is Full Cycle CFO. We have been specializing in the med spa and the dental space. I kind of got into the niche when I saw the need for a CPA that's been really specialized in certain areas. And because I had a background in hedge funds and private equity funds, I saw a lot of transaction activity happening in these two industries. And I thought that it would be a great kind of niche for me to get into and really learn the industry and get that background knowledge that would really help me leverage a lot of the companies I work with.
Fantastic. So how long have you been working in the vertical of med spa specifically?
Specifically, I've been working in about 3 years. I started out working with a few different companies that were all over, and then I realized that I really needed to kind of specialize in and start focusing on one. And that's where I explored the different options, and I think med spa really stuck with me, and it's been great ever since.
Yeah, it's definitely a growing industry. I mean, I think within the last week, I heard of 5 or 6 new spas, with grand openings right around the corner. So there's definitely some momentum happening out there for many people who are getting into the med spa sector. What would be one piece of advice that you would recommend to these new accounts?
I would say find yourself a team that's really going to help you leverage your business and really grow. There's so many different aspects when it comes to running a business, and you want to have good financial advisors, a good marketing team, so that you can reach all your customers and make sure that you're working as efficiently as you can. As a business owner, you want to really focus on growing the company. You don't want to focus on getting into the nitty gritty of like the different, ways of accounting or financial processes. That's not what you're there for. You're there to run the company. So I would say surround yourself with a good team.
Oh, absolutely. One of the things that we do with Chrome and Linda is excellent at this is really doing just a full evaluation of, what our clients' goals are, and then giving them some tools to just start kind of that financial process in terms of like having an overview of their business. And really, I mean, a part of that is also part of, just their overall business plan. But even though the business plan is done, really diving into it a little bit more and the process, on a month-to-month basis is important. But certainly, we're not CPAs, and our clients aren't CPAs, so so it's really important to have you. So we're so happy that you do specialize in that sector. What would be a common thing that most people miss?
I would say actually you kind of mentioned it, having a business plan. I feel like people come up with these great ideas, great locations, and they're really excited about opening up, but they don't go and sit down and create a business plan and making sure they have all their bases covered when it comes to the financial process, when it comes to planning for taxes. All that kind of stuff really helps with the business plan, having a business plan in place and making sure that you can really plan for everything in the future. Because, when you open up a business, you're making all that money, but if you don't plan for your taxes, you're going to be sitting with a hefty tax bill at the end of it all. So I think having a plan in place is definitely something that people kind of overlook, and they get excited. All right, like I found a great location, I found this, I found that, but then you do need to have that team in place to really get that business plan going and make sure everything comes into fruition the right way.
Excellent. So right now, we know a lot of the laser companies, and just companies that supply equipment in general, are saying this is a great time of year to purchase if you haven't purchased already. Can you tell us a little bit about that tax benefit?
Yes. You know, at the end of the year, you really need to have an idea of how your financials are so that you can kind of make sure, all right, like let's say we have $200,000 of profit and I've been looking at buying this equipment that's $150,000. If you buy it before the end of the year, you can, you know, at least take the Section 179 deduction for it so that you can depreciate it in that year. If you wait till, you know, January to buy it, because, you know, maybe that might line up with when you're going to be implementing it, but at that time, but, you know, you would still end up with a big tax bill at the end of the year. So I think that really having an idea where your financials are every year and or on a monthly basis, and then being able to tax plan with that is really, really beneficial tool. And you know, equipment is one of the best ways to, you know, you can use that and leverage that to make sure that you don't end up with those large tax bills at the end of the year.
Okay, fantastic. So I just have one more question. We know that you offer a variety of services. Can you just tell us a little bit about what those service packages look like?
Yeah, we have 3 different packages. We have the fractional CFO package, we have accountant, and we have a bookkeeping package. So the bookkeeping package is your basics. We set up everything in QuickBooks for you. We bring in your bank feeds, all your transactions. We categorize everything, make sure that we have your financials ready on a monthly basis. And then the accountant package takes it a step above that, where we're able to help you reconcile your accounts payable, your accounts receivables, and we're able to sit down with you on a monthly basis to go through your financials, answer any questions you have, and make sure that we're really getting into the planning side of things for you. So, you know, if the next month you're looking to buy equipment, we can talk about it. We can see, does it make sense now? Are you looking to hire staff? Does it make sense to hire now, or does it make sense to hire in the future? And then with the fractional CFO package, it's an all-encompassing package where we really look at your entire financial picture, where it comes into breaking down your service lines on your financials, finding out what your gross profit is by service, by product, and making sure that we can help you leverage that financial data and really help you focus on which service lines you want to focus in on, which ones are making you the most money, so that you can really boost that bottom line for your business. That has been a very beneficial tool for a lot of our clients to make sure that they're really able to use their financials in the right way.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right. Well, this was a fantastic quick little recap and reminder of all of the things that are important for our med spa partners. And it was just such a pleasure to have you on today to share that financial expertise that you have. And what's the best number for our clients or what's the best way for our clients to reach out to you?
I think the best way would be to shoot me an email. I'm very responsive with my emails. So if you can just email me at sagar.k@fullcyclecfo.com. And, you know, I'd love to have discussions with anybody that's interested in really getting to leverage their financials and make sure that they're able to utilize their accounting process the best way possible.
Fantastic. And we'll also add that information in the notes section as well.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Elena and Linda, for taking that time to speak with me.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Great.
Thank you.